Hi guys, and welcome to Classic TV Facts and Trivia. Thank you for stopping by. Today's video is on WKRP in Cincinnati, and where are they now, the cast. I found this very interesting because I loved the show. I really did. And I'm not that far from Cincinnati too, so that was kind of cool. Anyway, let's get started. And we'll start with Gary Sandy, who played Andy Travis. And in 1986, he starred alongside the Never-Ending Stories' Noah Hathaway in the film Troll. It's pretty bad, but fun. Ghoulies or Gremlins attempt if you haven't seen it. Last saw him in a 2004 made-for-TV movie, A Place Called Home. The film featured Bye Bye Birdie star and former Elvis lover, the beautiful Anne Margaret. Today he's 78 years old and still acting, but mainly stage work. Coincidentally, he also does some radio dramas. Gordon Jump played the big guy. Interestingly enough, Gordon was born in Dayton, Ohio, and his first job was actually in a radio station. He began acting in '65 with an episode of Daniel Boone. The year before he came Arthur Carlson, he was the chief of police Tinkler in the popular show Soap. Along with reprising as Carlson in the new WKRP, he also played Ed Malone in wildly popular Growing Pains. One of his final gigs was in the 9th and final season of Seinfeld as George Costanza's boss at a playground equipment company over 2 episodes. He sadly died in 2003 at the age of 71 from pulmonary fibrosis, but his footprint on television history is quite significant. Jan Smithers, who played Bailey Quarters. We last saw her perform in the 1987 comedy Mr. Nice Guy, as after which she retired from acting. From 86 to 95, she was married to actor James Brolin, and the two have one daughter, together named Molly Elizabeth. Today, Jan is 74. She also enjoyed traveling, specifically to India. In a recent interview, she says, "I learned to meditate there, and I changed a great deal." Smithers has traveled there for 16 consecutive years, becoming an advocate for wellness and spirituality. Frank Bonner played Herb Tarlick. From 88 to 90, Bonner played the headmaster of the fictional St. Augustine's Academy on the TV show Just the Ten of Us, which was a spinoff of Growing Pains. Frank didn't just act on WKRP, he also directed for the first time and did 6 episodes in total. He's gone on to direct many shows, from 11 episodes of Harry and the Hendersons to all 105 episodes of the late 90s show City Guys. Sadly, Bonner died in June of 2021 at the age of 79 from complications from Lewy body dementia. Tim Reed, who played Venus Flytrap, or Gordon Sims. His television mainstay was in the 1990 show Sister Sister, starring Tia and Tamara Mowry's on-screen father. He never slowed down. Last we saw him was in a 2020 Lifetime movie, A Welcome Home Christmas. Today he's 79 years old and also founded the Legacy Media Institute, a nonprofit organization that seeks to attract young people to film. Howard Hessman, Dr. Johnny Fever. Howard Hessman's first gig was his 2 episode of the Andy Griffith Show in '68. However, his first recurring gig was at the 13 episodes on Mary Hartman. After WKRP, he had another starring TV job as Charlie Moore on the ABC series Head of the Class from 86 to 90. He was everywhere in the 70s and 80s, even appearing on Saturday Night Live 3 times. Last saw him in 2017 in an episode of season 3 of Fresh Off the Boat. Sadly, he passed away from complications of colon surgery on January 29th of 2022 at the age of 81. Richard Sanders, Les Nessman. Richard was hysterical, as Nessman highlighted in Turkeys Away, especially when he broadcast live from Pinedale Mall as Carlson dropped turkeys from the sky. The turkeys are hitting ground like sacks of wet cement. What a line. And the fact was, it wasn't entirely fiction. Hugh Wilson said he based the plot on a similar promotion spearheaded by a station in Dallas, where they threw turkeys out of the back of a truck that shockingly went awry. And Sanders brilliantly narrates the entire thing before lending his voice to Inhumanoids. But he shined again in WKRP Revival. We last saw him in 2006 in the comedy Expiration Date. Today he's 83 years old and hopefully avoiding all things turkey. Lonnie Anderson, who played Jennifer Marlowe. Aside from her acting career, Anderson became known for her colorful personal life, particularly her marriage to actor Burt Reynolds, They starred in '83 comedy Stoker Ace, which was critical and box office flop. The two adopted a son together named Quentin, but divorced in '94 after 6 years of marriage. Today, she's 78 years old and will forever be remembered as one of the biggest sex symbols of the 1970s. And there you go. Now, question is for you guys out there. Who would you like better? Jan Smithers, who played Bailey, or Lonnie Anderson, who played Jennifer? My vote was for Bailey. I always thought she was beautiful. It's kind of like a Marianne Ginger type thing, you know. And for you girls, who did you like better? Dr. Johnny Fever or Les Nessman? Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget about classic TV facts and trivia. This is classic TV facts and trivia. Please don't forget about classic rock and country music facts and trivia. It's all Merle Haggard. Please like this video if you liked it. If you didn't like it anyway. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Have a great day. God bless, and I'll be praying for you. Oh, almost forgot. Booger.